Remarkable women from across the country
I'm just a survivor that's not going to give up.
help shine the light on their incredible stories.
I didn't survive to sit on my story.
125 trailblazers will be honored and could win $25,000 for the nonprofit of their choice, plus a trip of a lifetime.
This doesn't happen in my life very often.
Hey, did you know that March is National Women's History Month? And here at NewsNation, you know we always love to share our stories that matter to you, news for all Americans, right? And today we're sharing an inspiring story that's part of our Remarkable Women Initiative. Take a look. Let's welcome on in Whitney Dodds. Whitney is the creator of Wellness for the Culture. And Whitney, your husband says you have created a safe and empowering space for the Black community where you live in Massachusetts. Tell us what this Wellness for the Culture is all about.
Wellness for the Culture is all about dismantling systems of oppression so that these marginalized communities, especially the one I am from, is able to come and get mental health care without the barriers and as culturally appropriate as possible. And I always say I want it to feel like you're coming into grandma's house, you know, like no walls, no barriers. You're coming to unwind and feel like you left with a really big hug and maybe a plate of food.
And I understand you say it's not about the challenges that folks face trying to even come and ask for help, but it's really about solutions. What do you mean by that?
And I don't have a specific approach. I don't always throw a book at people, but if you came in and you told me what you needed and I'm here along for the ride, the clinicians are here for the ride. We're just here to navigate you.
And why do you think that's a better approach than a cookie cutter, one size fits all?
Because I don't know about you, but I'm not a cookie cutter person either. I don't think we're all one size fits all people. I have the worst time actually when something comes one size fits all. We all have different shapes, curves. Some things flatter people and some things don't.
Tell me about your journey that led you to where you are today. What makes you so passionate about this community in particular that's struggling with mental illness?
I had a significant trauma history, and I really got late diagnosed in college with post-traumatic stress disorder. And after I began doing the work that I needed, after two sessions in the hospital, actually after that, I wondered, I started doing what could have gone differently in my life? What things could have done if I would have gotten help sooner? What did help look like? How come we didn't talk about this? So I started asking a ton of questions. And then I started doing some history and some research, and I realized that it's not that the Black community doesn't want to come to therapy. It's just that there's so many things that happened in history that doesn't allow us the safety to come to therapy. And if we knew more about it, and if we had our own approaches, we could have gotten there.
I feel like there's starting to finally be a little bit of a transition from people saying it's mental health and physical health, like your physical health is your mental health is your physical health.
Yes. So your mental health is your physical health because we're talking about your brain. That's a part of your anatomy, right? So that's physical. We're talking about your heart, your soul, your emotions, your hormones, right? All of these things are very physical. I do see that narrative changes, and it's slowly moving and beautiful.
And as far as your patients, clients, members go, where would they be without your organization?
I love that I may have been a forerunner of speaking out, but my community is so rich now in how we talk about mental health. I think I'm part of a beautiful community.
Well, you're very humble. That's a lovely way to say all of that. It's probably why your husband nominated you to be one of our remarkable women. How does it feel to know that he did nominate you for this?
It made me spark a tear, because he saw me struggle so much as a businesswoman last year. And all the different barriers it is to financial support and just the attack on, diversity and things of that nature. I'm grateful that he did that because it sparks the passion back up needed to do the good work that I do.
Yeah, it's nice to be recognized every once in a while, for sure.
You already know that it's okay not to be okay, but it's more than just the share button on Facebook or Instagram. It's actually taking the time to reach out, to find someone, and to just start the process. And we're right here.
Whitney Dodds, thank you so much for joining us. Best wishes for your organization, and give your husband an extra hug and a kiss for nominating you.
All right, will do. Thank you so much.
And to find out more about our Remarkable Women Initiative, just head to nextstar.tv/remarkable-women. For NewsNation, I'm Anna Koyman.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.